Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So the next set of questions in theory of equations are problems related to quadratic equations. Okay, suppose anything problem like this is given, just rewriting the given condition. Given 3 into 3x square plus 10 is equal to 4 into 2x square plus 12. Okay, just multiply this. Okay, that will be 9x square. 3 into 10 is 30. 4 into 2 is 8x square. 4 into 12 is 48. Okay, taking x square terms this side and the constant terms to the other side. Okay, so you will get 9x square. This is plus here. When it comes this side, it becomes minus 8x square. 48, this goes outside, minus 30. 48 minus 30. So this becomes 9 minus 8 is 1, right? So that means x square. The positive number, the greater number is having the positive sign. So this is x square is equal to 48 minus 30 is 18, right? So x is equal to square root. Square will go this side, it becomes root of 18. So this will be root of 18 is approximately plus or minus 3 root 2. Okay, this is what x value is. This is how you resolve this x term. Coming to next problem, if suppose something like this is given, just write the given conditions. 3x square is equal to 36 minus x square. X square taking to this side. Okay, 3x square minus x square will become plus x square is equal to 36. So this becomes 4x square is equal to 36. X square is equal to 36 by 4. That means 4 ones are 4 nines are. So x square is equal to 9. That also means x is equal to square root of 9. That means x is equal to 3. This is how you will be solving these kind of equations. Okay, coming to the next set of questions. So if he is giving something like this, just write the given condition. Given 7x plus 5 whole square. Always write given conditions. Okay, this creates some good impact upon your teacher who is correcting your paper. Okay, so now this is in the form of a plus b whole square. Okay, or you can simply write, resolving this in the form of a plus b whole square and all, it takes a little lengthy time. You can do one simple thing is like, if you can make squares for this one, the other side of the value, then it will be easy. Okay, 5 square, 25 square is 5 square also, right? So just as simple as it can be done is equal to 5 square, same, right? So this square and this square get cancelled. So this becomes 7x plus 5 is equal to 5. So 7x is equal to 5 going this side. It becomes 5 minus 5. Okay, so that becomes 7x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 by 7. That means x is 0. Okay, generally you will be scared after getting this value. What is this? Why did x come 0? There must be some numerical value, other 1 or 2 something here. But sometimes you can get 0 values also for these kind of problems. Okay, next set of question is this. Like I said, given x by 4 plus 4 by x is equal to 7 by x plus x by 7. So now when these kind of questions are given, okay, when the denominators are there, take the LCM for this. Okay, so this becomes 4x. Okay, 4x. So here the denominator should be 4x, right? That means already we have 4, we still don't have x. So into x for this term. Here we have already x, we need 4. So into 4, when denominator by 4 into 4. So this becomes x into x is x square. 4 into 4 is 16. Okay, similarly over here, this is 7x. So this will be x into 7 into 7. Here already 7 is there, into x into x. Okay, so this becomes 49 plus x square. Alright, now the x terms from this side can be cancelled. But you can't cancel this x square and x square. Okay, just remember this, because it is in condition. If it is in multiplication, then you can cancel. If it is with addition with this some other term, you cannot cancel. Okay, for example, if there is 4x plus 1 and 7x plus 2 or something like that, then you can't cancel this because it is in relation with some other plus or minus terms. Okay, then you can't do it. Is as it is only in multiplication with the neighboring term itself, you can cancel this. Here you cannot. Okay, just be careful with that. Okay, after you have got this, I'll just rewrite it. X by 16 by 4 is equal to 49 plus x squared by 7. Now cross multiplying these two, so this becomes just a second. Yeah, so this becomes 7 into x squared plus 16 is equal to 4 into 49 plus x squared. So this is 7x squared, 16 7s are 112. This is 196 plus x squared. Taking x terms is, x squared terms aside, 7x squared minus x squared is equal to 196 minus 112. Okay, so 7x squared is equal to, this is 6x squared, right? And this becomes 84. 84 only, no? 84, yeah, 84. Okay, from this you can write x square value. X square is equal to 84 by 6. Okay, this becomes 6 ones are 6, 24, 6 fours are. So this becomes x squared is, I'll just rewrite here, x square is equal to 14. That means x is equal to root of 14. Okay, that you can write it as 14 can be, you can just leave it till here also. Okay, this is how you can solve these kind of questions. Okay, so coming to the next set of questions. Okay, here the condition is given is something like this. So given is root of 5x square plus 7x minus 15 is equal to 2x plus 3. If we want to remove the square term here, now we should square on both sides. Then this can be removed. So this becomes 5x square plus 7x minus 15 is equal to 2x plus 3 whole square. So square is cancelled. So we can write it as 5x square plus 7x minus 15 is equal, this is in the form of a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so you can write it as 2x square plus 2 into 2x into 3 plus 3 square. So this becomes 5x square plus 7x minus 15 is equal to, this is 4x square, 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12x plus 9. So this is 5x square, taking this 4x square to this side, minus 4x square plus 7x, taking this here, minus 12x. 9 is already here, I am taking this that side, 9 plus 15. Okay, so this becomes this one is x square, this is minus 5x is equal to 15 plus 9 is 24, right? Then x square minus 5x, so this comes this side, minus 24 is equal to 0. Okay, now how to find the roots for this one? Okay, how to find? When we have something like this, okay, 24, take the constant term here. Take the roots what are going on in this term. Roots in the sense in which table it is divisible, okay. It divisibles in 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 8s are 24. Go with this sequence, okay. 1 2 3 4 4 6 are 5 table you don't have. Again 6, right? That means it is continuing from this side. 6 into 4, 8 into 3, 12 2s are, these are its factors, okay. Now see where we can get 5 here. When you add anything, can you get, add or subtract anything, can you get 5? Here you can't get 5. 21 plus 1, 25. 21 minus, 24 minus 1 is 23. You can't get. You can get somewhere here. That is 8 minus 3, you can get 5. Right? You can get this 5. But we want in terms of minus. That means the higher value should be minus here. That means this will become plus. Okay, then you can get minus 5. Okay, this is how you should find out. Okay, now the same thing we'll write here. X square, like I said, minus 8x plus 3x. Okay, minus 24 is equal to 0. Now see here, you can also rewrite it as x square minus plus 3x minus 8x minus 24 is equal to 0. So x taking common here, x plus 3. So whatever you're taking over here, you should rewrite again here. This entire term, what exactly you're taking, same thing you should write here. x plus 3 into c. Now minus 8. If you write minus 8, it is correct now. It will become minus 8x. This will become minus 8 into 3 will be minus 24. So this is correct. So the roots now will become, okay, x plus 3, this one, the common term, and the remaining x minus 8. X minus 8 is equal to 0. So equating again these two, x plus 3 is equal to 0, x minus 8 is equal to 0. So x minus 3 becomes, okay, here x when it goes to other side, it becomes 8. So the roots are minus 3 and 8. Okay, this is how we will be resolving this.